Hey guys, what's up? We're going to do a little bit of a TWS demo, showing you how easy it is to pair these T11s up together. And we're also going to run the stock EQ versus custom EQ that I have in a power amp that I'm using. So let's do that and we'll see what we can do with this baby. So to start with, I'm going to show how you TWS these T11s together. It's really simple. When you first turn it on, even if you've got one already paired to your phone, you just hit the little hourglass kind of like looking button on that one, hit it on that one, automatically will sync up. After you do that, they'll always stay synced up again. You don't have to redo it. Show you what's going on here. This is the master one, or the left speaker. What I like about this on my app anyway, I use, it'll start playing immediately. You don't even have to turn it on in your app. It'll just start playing what you had on, even if it is on pause. Connected. There it goes. Automatically starting up. Start the second speaker. That's the noise that they're connecting to each other. Boom. There they go. So now you got TWS left, your main speaker, right, your slave speaker. Another good thing is when you want to turn them off, either one, doesn't matter. You can be on the slave speaker, turn it off. Both of them shuts off. So the TWS feature on this is really easy. Watch this, I'll fire them both up. Once you've got them set the first time, it's an automatic deal. And it'll start playing, at least on my app it does. Boom, there you go. Easy peasy. Even one-armed Mr. Hand could do this. So hey, let's back the camera up here and let's do a little comparison of the stock EQ1 against a custom EQ that I'm using. And tomorrow, like I said, keep an eye out for the video I'm going to do with the the firmware updates. There's 2 firmware updates that W King has put out that sound different. So you get to pick which one you want. So I'm going to try to do that video tomorrow. So everybody keep your eyes peeled. So let's back this up now. Let's do a little comparison. All right, so I have the lights dimmed a little so you can see the lights on the speaker. Just like the T9, they don't, if you got 2 of them going together, if they don't start exact the same time, you don't get the same colors. Whereas like on the party box speakers, it'll sync the colors the same when you're in TWS mode. These don't do that. Kind of a little irk of mine, but that is what it is. We're going to start this off and we're going to play this track and we're going to be in just the flat EQ, no adjustments. I'm on power amp. That's what I'm using these MP3s off of. No EQ adjustments whatsoever. Then I'm going to bounce to a custom EQ that I'm using. It's pretty mild, but put your headphones on, you can tell the difference in the 2. See what you guys think. So we're going to start this off, and like I said, this is just in flat EQ, no adjustments, but it's in EQ1 on the speaker, both speakers. Here we go. This is no EQ adjustment. Okay, here's the custom EQ. Flat. Custom. Let's bump the sound up a little bit. Flat. Custom. pretty loud, and I'm only about 60%. I'm about 11 feet away from the speakers, and they're about 4 feet apart from each other. So if these speakers are capable of handling more bass. So if you want to use a custom EQ on these and bump the bass up, it can handle it. They can handle it. And like I said, the 2 firmware updates tomorrow on Sunday, I'm gonna try to make a video, and we're gonna see what those can do compared to the stock EQ. So let's stock firmware. Let's change tracks. Still in custom EQ. Flat. Custom. Custom. So yeah, these things sound pretty good. They sound pretty good. And custom, it's getting a little bit more thump out of it. I'll show you the custom EQ that I'm using, and it's a pretty mild. As you can see, I've increased the bass. Not really increased the mids a whole lot because this thing's already pretty mid forward, but the high end, the 8K and 16K, I have bumped those up a little bit. So as that's a pretty mild. It can handle more. I've been messing with it. So we'll do one more here. We'll do the flow song so we can get an idea of the bass, and I'll increase the volume a little bit. This is custom EQ. Can't go too loud or I'll probably wake up the people upstairs. Don't want to get red flagged. Flat. Custom. See if I take this custom and roll the bass up. See what it does there. Gives it even a little more low end. You can see as the curve up there where it's emphasizing that low part. So that was only about 75%. So these things are not deep bass monsters at all, but you can squeeze more bass out of them than what they presently have. And like I said, we'll do a firmware check tomorrow, hopefully. I'm hoping, and we'll see what that brings us. But these are getting kind of a bad rap, and I don't think it's really fair totally that these speakers are getting a bad rap. I think a lot of people are comparing it to the Tribe Storm or Stormbox Blast, which it looks like if you're going to get one of those, you better snap it up because Amazon's already raised those to $230. They went up $30. So if you're going to get one of those, you might go to the Tribe site, use that code AD52 and get one for $180 while you still can. So anyway, like and subscribe, keep your eyes peeled, and hit that notification so you'll know when that next video drops regarding the firmware updates for this. I was really surprised that W King reached out to me, and they've got 2 firmware updates. Basically pick your poison. They said you can switch back and forth to them. You don't have to, like, once you're on one and then you go up to one, usually you can't go back, but we'll see how that shakes out tomorrow. That's a wrap, guys. Everybody stay safe and stay cool. It's hot out there. Boom.